How's it going, guys, and welcome to today's video. For this one, the action takes us to Italy's Serie A for the massive clash taking place on the 30th of December, which is this Saturday, between Juventus and AS Roma. When these sides last went head to head on the 5th of March 2023, they were pretty evenly matched. So evenly matched that right up until halftime the scoreline was 0-0. But shortly after the second half started in the 53rd minute, Mancini opened the scoring for home side Roma, courtesy of a long drive that just crept its way through all of the bodies and past the keeper. The match would end that way, 1-0 to Roma. Roma feeling very positive going forward, and Juventus having a little bit of soul searching to do. We start off our team analysis with the Bianconei, aka Juventus. The last 5 matches for them have ended in 3 wins and 2 draws, meaning they are undefeated in their last 5. Their last match being a 2-1 victory away at Frosinone. Obviously, the player getting all the goals for Juventus right now is Dusan Vlahovic, but that goal output is really not looking as good as it should. Vlahovic comes in with 6 goals and 1 assist, and while it is looking average at best, I think we all know exactly what Vlahovic is capable of. Next up, I want to talk Federico Chiesa with 5 goals and 1 assist. Chiesa will be responsible for providing a bit of creativity and guile for Juventus out wide. And finally, I want to talk Adrian Rabiot with 2 goals and 3 assists. Right now, Rabiot is actually the player with the most assists for Juventus, even though it is just 3. But I think with Rabiot, his presence is just so important in that midfield, to the point where if he's absent, Juve look like a completely different team that just has no ability to move the ball through their midfield. Next up, we talk AS Roma. It is 3 wins, 1 draw and 1 loss for Roma in their last 5. Their last match being a 2-0 win at home against defending champions Napoli. Obviously, the man we have to talk about at Roma is Romelu Lukaku. In complete contrast to Dusan Vlahovic, Lukaku has been firing on all cylinders and has 13 goals and 2 assists. Up front, he is partnered by Paulo Dybala. With 4 goals and 6 assists, Dybala's role in this partnership is more to feed Lukaku. But Dybala does have the ability to score goals and actually to turn a game on its head, all on his own. And finally, once again, I'm moving to midfield for this team as well, with Lorenzo Pellegrini, 3 goals and 1 assist. Kind of make Pellegrini's season so far look underwhelming. But again, I have to reiterate that Pellegrini is no longer playing in that number 10 role behind a striker. He's now playing deeper in midfield, giving him the ability to travel with the ball at his feet and find passes from deeper. We move on to the head-to-head and the S3M2 Verdict. The last 5 matches between these two sides have ended in 3 wins for Juventus, 1 draw and 1 win for Roma. Interestingly, Juventus seem to always pick up points at home, and I think it's very appropriate for them that this match is being played in Turin at the Allianz. Roma, however, I feel are looking much stronger up front. The chemistry between Paulo Dybala and Romelu Lukaku is something that cannot be underestimated. But I think, honestly, in terms of looking at the overall squads, I just feel like Juventus have a few more players who can turn a game on its head. We look at the 3 that I've mentioned, but then you can also talk about Milik and Locatelli. Locatelli, unfortunately, might not make it for this match. But I do think that Juve have this ability to find goals from anywhere if Vlahovic is not able to get them. Whereas when you look at Roma, it's more of Lukaku and then somebody else. So I think if Juve can keep Lukaku quiet, Juve have a very good chance of winning this match actually. I would have actually given Roma a draw or even a win if this match was being played in Rome. But again, I have to say this home ground advantage for Juventus definitely counts for something. Another factor that I think I have to stress is the fact that Lukaku obviously is employed as a tough target man up front, kind of like a Didier Drogba, and it works perfectly for Jose Mourinho and his style of play. The problem is right now Lukaku seems to be a little too hot-headed. So I think if the Juventus defense and the midfield can rile Lukaku up enough, they can actually end up getting the big man red carded again. So that is another possibility that could happen. But I do just favor Juve in this one. I think Juve have just enough to get over the line here. I think also you have to consider their form going into this match, unbeaten in their last 5. Roma obviously having lost just 1. But I think it does matter. I think also that can be countered by saying that Roma just coming fresh off this win against defending champions Napoli. But even that is not enough because Napoli have just not been the same side that they were last season. So I do think Juve have just a little bit too much gas in the tank here for Roma. I'm thinking a scoreline here of maybe 2-0 or even 2-1. Hi, thank you for making it to the end of this video. We really appreciate the watch time and the fact that you took some time out of your day to spend it with us talking about the sport that we all love. If you enjoyed the content, why not, drop a like down below or comment in the comment section. Maybe even consider subscribing to the channel. And I mean, while you are here right now, have a look at some of our old videos too. They should be appearing on the screen right now, along with that subscribe button. So you know exactly what to do. Thank you so much. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm. And have a great day out there. And we hope to see you again very, very soon. Thanks. Stay safe.